Can I? Okay. So today we learned about flipped classrooms at our in-service. And in general, a flipped classroom, and correct me if I misspeak, but a flipped classroom is just giving the students an opportunity to learn things at home and have in-time, class time to do their processing and do practicing, which is not like the traditional classroom where you're doing the lecturing in class. But through videos at home and websites and things of that nature, they can learn most of the material that we want to teach them.
And then that would give us more time in class to actually walk around one-on-one and make sure that we're giving them individualized instruction.
Right. Yeah. What do you think are some ways that we could use this at Woodson?
Well, first, I think that we definitely would have to keep it 10 minutes or less, because if we took it too long, just think about how busy the people at Woodson already are. We definitely don't want to overwhelm them like that. But I think we could certainly have like WebQuest or some sort of scavenger hunt, or I know e-textbooks are coming out now. They could do some readings before they come into class, and then that way they could reread it as many times as they needed to before they got into the classroom. Or maybe I think you had done one time in class, had them go to the Holocaust Museum website and do like a tour. That would be kind of cool. They could do that before they come in, and we do some sort of lesson or activity with it. Or maybe they could watch a clip from a documentary or a YouTube video, or we could video ourselves. We could make a video.
A challenge for that would be that a lot of our students here at Woodson aren't used to getting homework. So we would have to let them know the benefits of this, and how they would have more class time to actually work with us with concepts and skills that they have a hard time with. So it would just be a matter of trying to let them see the benefits of having some homework, a couple nights a week. 5 to 10 minutes is all they would have to do.
Unless, of course, they wanted to rewatch it over and over, which some of our students would. Mm-hmm. But that's their choice.
Yeah, and I see that as a real advantage, the pacing that this would be great for, because, some students miss class, some students come into class late, all that. So if they were getting the majority of the lesson, like the learning piece, the lecture piece, the notes at home that they could do on their own time, that would free up class time to do a lot of the processing, the reflection, the practice, all the questions, working in groups, that kind of stuff that, is really important. So for pacing, they could kind of all be on different pages, because a lot of the stuff they're learning at home.
Yeah. And the culture of, Woodson Night School would begin to change too, because it would be less lecture in the classrooms and more of a focus on those hands-on activities and, getting students out of their seats and working in collaborative groups and things of that nature.
Very true. But I guess we do need to still provide a lot of the technology here, like the training for us and also for them, but then also the actual computers, because what if they don't have access at home, or not like steady access to it?
So because even if they don't have the access to technology at home, we could always send them to the computer lab here. They can watch the 5 or 10 minute video and then come back and join the class and start the work that they need to do after having watched the video. So yeah, finding the training, the money and the time to train the teachers and to train the students might be a little bit of a challenge, but I think that it could be done. This isn't something that I think could be implemented immediately right away, but we could do it little by little and like Rashida said, change the culture.
And it's not something also for every single lesson.
No.
This will clearly work better with some lessons than with others. And so that's something to keep in mind too, even when we go to implement it. It's not something we have to do once a week or, but as we find that it fits.
Yeah, one of the cool things I just thought of, you guys, as maybe we get better at it and the students get more knowledgeable using this process, a cool advantage would be to have them make their own videos and their own, give everybody a skill. And that's something we could work on in class. So when they learn this stuff at home, they could come in, we could have them work in groups, and each one gets a skill that they could create their own little flipped classroom video, and those are available for everybody to watch. This would be great for review. When you're going to give an assessment in class, they can access it at any time. Oh, I need to do a review on main idea lesson or a grammar lesson or whatever they're going to be assessed on. They have that they can click on at any time. So that would be really cool.
Yeah, that would definitely.
One more challenge that I just thought of is we would have to make sure that the teachers, the staff, that there's a buy-in to this, because it's such a revolutionary concept that there'd probably be a lot of pushback and a lot of resistance. So we would really have to show the teachers as well as the students how it is beneficial and how it could make learning, better for all of us.
And it'll make learning more engaging for our students. Everyone's very into technology and they like watching videos at home, or they can watch the video on their iPhones or whatever. And so I think that, some buy-in from us comes from the fact that the kids probably will buy into it because they all like technology. And so hopefully that will help the teachers buy into it as well.